One of the core things that we have learned over time is that any building, especially a house, it's not a machine, it's a living organism that breathes and that spells its own charm, and that has a direct impact on the residents of the property. So developing something that ensures connectivity, developing something that ensures privacy, developing something that allows people to interact, that is the bona fide basis of a good space that we have been able to attain, especially in this Savoy Residence. So hi, this is architect Harkaran Upal. I'm the principal lead at Space of Architects. So today I'm going to be taking you through the entire tour of the Savoy Residence. For detailed PDF and the chapters, please visit buildofy.com. So this property is located in Amritsar. There is a location called Manawala, and right next to that, this is the township called Dream City. This project spans around 800 square yards, and the total built up of the property is almost around 16,000 square feet. The clients wanted something which settles them for the good life. They had been developing a good business, and now they wanted to make a residence which speaks and caters to their lifestyle, but at the same time that is very timeless in nature. उनको था कि वो घर की feeling भी आनी चाहिए, वो it should not look like a hotel. Project में when we are doing classical work, किसी कोई भी करते हैं, so there is a lot of axiality. Symmetry से ज़्यादा बेहतरीन है कि we use word called axiality. सारी space एक axial line पे draft की जाती है. So the facade of the house is almost around 80 feet इनका front है. तो उसके right in the center you have this axial line that goes. On the either side you have one chunk, on the other side you have the other chunk. जो इनका फ्रंट है वो 80 फुट का इनका फ्रंट है, और उनके दोनों साइड पे इनके जो पोर्च है, बीच में इनका एक गार्डन स्केप बनाया हुआ है. उसके सेंटर में देयर इज दिस फाउंटेन दैट इज क्लैड कंप्लीटली इन राजस्थानी बांसवाड़ा स्टोन. So what the clients wanted, they wanted two different porch areas on the perimeter once they enter. So these are the two entrances to the main project. So let's say once you enter into the project, so this is the powder room area. Now the powder room uses a lot of colorful marbles, जहाँ पर colorful stones की भी use है और settled blacks की भी use है. We have made powder room into something which goes beyond the typical use case of how washrooms should be. So the puja room area sits on the northeast, and as we all understand that puja room is a core essential of Indian homes. Clients wanted something where they could sit, they can have this meditative space. The project has two arms as far as the formal areas are concerned. So there is a drawing room area towards one of the sides, and then there is a dining zone towards the other of the sides. One of the space that I love the most is the dining zone. There is a huge intermix of at play in the dining area में. So of course you have this 10-seater dining space इनका जो है, so that is of course the central zone of the project. Clients का brief था कि they want a bar zone. So on the two corners you have the bar zone, and in the center we have a fox fireplace area. जैसे मैंने ब्रीफ किया था, सो ग्राउंड पे दो कमरे हैं हमारे पास. सो वन इज द गेस्ट रूम, अनदर इज द मेन पेरेंट्स रूम. जो घर के एल्डर्स हैं, दे वांटेड टू स्टे ऑन द ग्राउंड फ्लोर एंड दे वांटेड मोर, थोड़ा म्यूटेड लुक में जाना है, वो ज़्यादा हैवी में जाना नहीं चाहते थे. सो सारे प्रोजेक्ट में एक जो सबसे ज़्यादा सुंदर और सबसे ज़्यादा जो प्रैक्टिकल है, वो इनका सेंट्रल वाला जो इनका एट्रियम है वो है. So this is the central atrium zone now, which basically is the connection zone to the entire project. तो जो हमारा पुराना इंडियन आर्किटेक्चर था जिसमें हम चौक बनाते हैं घर में, so this central area, this atrium is basically acting like that zone, जहाँ पे सारी की सारी life of the entire project is circulating. जो ये central atrium zone है, one of the beauties of the central atrium zone, this is a double height zone. So इसकी हाइट टोटल 25 फुट से ऊपर की जाती है, और इसके ऊपर सेंट्रल में we have a chandelier which is hanging right from a double height skylight. So यहाँ पे कम से कम 70% कम हमारा the light influx on the entire project 70% कम हो जाता है. You don't have to opt for artificial lighting in the normally during the day. डिजाइन की अगर बात करूं, लेफ्ट पे आप देखेंगे we have this beautiful Corinthian pillars जिनको हमने टेक्सचर्स में फिनिश किया है, परलीना टेक्सचर्स को यूज किया है. उसके ऊपर यू हैव दिस ब्यूटीफुल आर्च दैट इज देयर. सो दिस was one of our inspirations कि जिसमें हम चाहते थे कि जो timeless design रहता है arc with an architrave and two pillars at the bottom, तो वो बनाएंगे. Now this serves as a backdrop for the main sitting space. Then right adjoining to the main core lobby area, there is a kitchen area that is attached with the lobby. From the kitchen to the atria to the formal zone to the dining zone, that entire triangle of thought that has been developed in the project is the core essentiality. So we have two staircases in the project on the either north and south end of the project. The staircase has beautiful wooden balusters, which is finished in rock cotton paints, and the look of the balusters and the railings again matches with the rest of the design elements of the project. As we go towards the first floor, so this is the walkway of the project जो उनको ऊपर से experience होता है. So imagine yourself in the entire project. आप फर्स्ट फ्लोर पे हैं, आप सामने जाते हैं, you are right at the brink of the railing. On one end you have a double height scale. So उसके ऊपर से बहुत सुंदर शैंडल आ रहा है, घर में लाइट आ रही है, सारे घर में there is a beautiful chandelier and natural light का mix है, शाम का टाइम है, and you take this beautiful walkway. उस walkway के right in the front you have this beautiful balconies which abut out from the main skin of the project. So a lot of play of light coming from the, so जो evening की light है, north western light है जो, वो शाम को जब यहाँ से अंदर आती है, and you have this walkway. So that sensory experience जो निकलता है, that is where the entire design game works out. So we are doing a lot of Vastu compliance, around 70% of Vastu compliance in the property. So this project exposes a lot of soft northwestern light. So the frontal rooms are the main master rooms for the two brothers. दोनों के taste अलग-अलग हैं. So one of the brothers wanted something that was totally high classical, that was inspired from Victorian times, while दूसरे he wanted something that was more neoclassical. So welcome to the master room at the first floor. यहाँ पे जो सारे के सारे फील है इस रूम की, ये बहुत ही डिस्ट्रेस्ड लुक को मैं यूज़ किया है. इफ़ यू लुक एट दी जो उनका बेडरूम है, बहुत बड़ा हेडबोर्ड यूज़ किया है, और उसके ऊपर जो इंडियन आर्टिफैक्चरल लुक है उसको यूज़ करके वी डिड अ लॉट ऑफ डिस्ट्रेस्ड फिनिशिंग ओवर देयर. सो दिस इज़ वेरी वेरी सॉलिड, और इट एड्स अ वेट टू द एंटायर रूम एरिया. On the elevations, of course, there is not much use of any stones. So हमने काफी paints में play किया है. Tonal palette has been utilized. Beige tonalities are at play on the elevations. जब classical घर बनाते हैं, तो कुछ core elements को we have to use them across अलग-अलग जगहों पे. So be it architraves that we use across on the top moldings of ceilings. Then there are these columns. So we have these Corinthian columns that are used in the main atrium zones. So atrium पे दो columns हैं, वो Corinthian look में हैं, which have a beautiful arc that is going on top of them. So these architraves, moldings, columns, utilization of core classical elements in the entire scale is an essentiality. इस प्रोजेक्ट में स्पेसिफिकली जो बजट का कंस्ट्रेंट था, उस कंस्ट्रेंट को पकड़ के, इवन दो इट वाज अ वेरी वेरी हेल्दी बजट, बट स्टिल व्हेन यू मेक दिस काइंड ऑफ अ प्रॉपर्टी, यू नो दैट oozes timelessness, we had to make design decisions at every step of the way. चाहे वो स्टोन चॉइसिंग में हो जाए, चाहे वो कॉन्ट्रैक्टिंग में हो जाए, लेबर की कॉन्ट्रैक्टिंग ऐसे करवाई जाए कि कॉस्ट कट हो जाए, चाहे वो मटेरियल ऐसा यूज किया जाए कि विच लुक्स वेरी नाइस बट वी कैन शेव ऑफ लिटिल बिट हियर एंड देयर. लाइटिंग में वी कैन डू इट. So जैसे civil cost normally is very very standardized all across the country, but interiors में there is a huge margin that we can play with. तो उस margin को कैसे contain करना है ताकि quality is maintained vis-a-vis the respect of the budget that the client has thrown across us. But इस project में since it's based out of my hometown, तो मेरा जो personal involvement था that was unparalleled. I was on the site almost, let's say, every 8 days, every 10 days. So that personal attachment was huge with this particular project. See, luxury is overhyped. वो overhyped है. At the end वो practical है, space serve करती है आपको. That is more luxury than anything which suffocates you. The same feel-good factor of this kind of a lot can be attained in a smaller space as well. So that is what I learned precisely from this kind of a project. that respect for the space, that respect for how space serves you very well as a person. My practice learned that, I personally learned that, and that is what helped us grow in the future.